Welcome everybody to the VR Master League. I'm your host Trip, and I'm joined by my co-caster Etch. And tonight we're gonna have Raptors versus Mayhem grudge match rematch. From how many was it last week? How soon is this match coming back around? Did I lose my co-caster? Did Etch die? Etch is dead.
Nope. as hard as Windows is gonna try to keep me quiet, I'm back.
You always gotta fight Windows, man. I feel it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Yep. But this is a match from a grudge match rematch from 4 weeks ago. They played each other in the middle of May, and now they're back at it.
And it looks like that one went 12-3 in the way of Mayhem. What do you think we're gonna see tonight?
Yeah, that's right. Mayhem were home last time, so they picked up 2 maps, and I remember they capped twice, which really helped them secure the win. This time, I mean, I think, the Raptors are home. They get 2 map picks, and they're also going to have, they changed their ban from last time as well. So I'm interested to see what they're coming in today that's different from last time.
Well, we do have those bans for today, and it's going to be Raptors. Raptors are banning Snow Peak, and Mayhem is banning their classic Suburbia. They just don't like it. I didn't expect anything else. But the Raptors ban, not sure. What are your thoughts on that?
So they played Snow Peak last time. It was Mayhem's choice. So, I think they're choosing to ban it because of that. But if they ban it, I mean, Mayhem is going to pick Subway. There's no doubt about that. So that must mean they're willing to play Subway and are ready for it. And I did notice that Raptors picked Subway the last 2 matches they played. And they've also won both this times pretty decisively. So they must be coming in with some new plays that they're ready to show off and counter Mayhem today.
So you think they've been playing it against other people to get ready for this Mayhem rematch? That's what they're using it for?
Well, I mean, maybe they've been, maybe it's been a goal to become stronger at that. And, I mean, they by knowing that they're going to ban, by knowing that Mayhem is going to pick it, they can prepare for it, right? So, who knows?
That's true. It's a very, very strong probability that Mayhem picks this map. But the first map choice from Raptors is actually going to be a new one. I would say a new favorite, honestly. I think a lot of people like this map. We're going to Shipyard.
Yeah, it's not a huge surprise. Raptors love this in the off-season tournaments. I remember they did really well on it, and they've got strategies and some nice plays for it. We'll have to see Mayhem's ready, but we're going to be jumping into round 1. It looks like.
Getting right into the action. Raptors on offense, Mayhem defending the far east building, which can be attacked. You can drop in from the roof if you try real hard and hit one of those boxes, I hear.
Yeah, let's see what the Mayhem defensive setup is going to look like. We see 3 hanging out by this blue room trailer thing, and Sky Joker defending the north, and then Capitano on objective. They're not opting to defend the ship very heavily. Well, I mean, they're not going on the ship, which makes sense. It is a little risky. They're very tight defense, and Raptors are already up in the middle.
I think that blue room is called admin building, I think is what I've been hearing the call-outs for. I just call it blue, but, what do I know about call-outs?
I think blue room makes a lot of sense. It's very, very blue.
It is very blue. I feel like that's like not OSHA approved. Why is there a blue light in a warehouse on the docks?
Well, blue light is good for your eyes, so maybe it's to keep people, soothed.
I thought blue light was the bad thing. You wear the blue light blockers when you're.
But it keeps you awake. It keeps you awake.
Oh, okay,
right?
That's true. That's true.
It's the opposite of a blue light filter.
Looks like Raptors are going to take that main building, and they're just waiting for any kind of peek or pick they can find, trying to identify where Mayhem is. Mayhem very, very tucked in on their defense here. And Raptors communicating, getting some smoke out. Trying to cover blue room over there with that red smoke. Not sure if they got it where they wanted it, but the smart throw there blocking the underneath of the truck there. So you can't shoot their feet.
Yeah, I like this line that Raptors have created down the middle, and they're just probing and prodding, and they haven't opted for anything aggressive. And now I think the ship, they're going to aggress a little bit and take more control of it. It's a little bit easier to do that side than push the middle without clearing some stuff.
Yeah, and this is a good map, especially if you have the ship where that firing line works well. You can get those refrags because you have the high ground and you can see across the map. The ship did put some smokes out on the crane. Not sure why they chose those positions exactly. Maybe they're thinking someone's there and they're trying to smoke them out, force them out. The shots ringing in from the roof from Def onto, I think, on Mono's position. I think you saw Mono peek the corner. I doubt that they're going to be aware that there are 3 stacked up in that building, though. More smokes rolling in off of those shots, trying to block the blue room.
That's a good smoke.
FG.
Or almost a good smoke.
He's just waiting now. He's waiting underneath for someone to peek that again.
Yeah, they can't possibly expect 3. I mean, even 2 is a heavy investment, but 3, I mean, that's a lot.
Deflade's going to be seeing Rypick on the ship. Or, sorry, VR Marksman on the ship.
One guy at the far end.
The call out does come out.
Ramp. He just peeked me.
Marksman shooting at
He just fucking
Deflade.
pre-fired
They're
me. I
not
couldn't see him. He was
finding
shooting.
each other.
Did he cross? Did he cross?
Panic callouts from James, making sure they have information about where the enemy are. Messino gets Mono underneath the blue room. I wonder if they're figuring out that they're calling out multiple people in that building now.
Yeah, they're still holding this middle line, trying to get intel. And, oh, a grenade that is pretty close to a Sky Joker. If it just went over that wall. James, the return nade, not quite far enough.
2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, definitely just heard Def Redux here. They know he's there, and Def should be getting info that there's 2.
Oh, James throwing another nade, but not making it around the corner. That would have been a nice throw. It's down the building.
They're inside.
James gets one, but Def gets Defilade
Oh.
with a grenade.
Ow.
Did he throw it up into the top, or did it catch his foot?
He must have, yeah.
Oh, there's a hole there.
Or, I mean, okay, so Defilade's foot was sticking out, so
Right.
it could have, that could have happened. Could have been a martyrdom nade.
Rypick now creeping up on objective. Does get Cappy now. Joker's going to peek the corner. Gets him, but FG gets the refrag. And now it's all to James, and he goes down defending objective, and Raptors take it with 3 still standing.
Well played by Raptors to methodically kind of push that. No overextension. I think they caught Mayhem a little bit uncomfortable with their defensive setup and making peaks that, you know, that they had to feel safe about holding this objective. Because, I mean, this is one that you can hold a lot of good angles and just kind of secure it. But you've got to know the angles to do that, right? You've got to have a defensive design to do that. I'm sure we'll see Raptors roll out something like that in this next round.
Yeah, you definitely have to know those angles. And we've seen a couple of teams play this where they haven't really experienced this map, so they'll get picked from a long angle, or they'll get, you know, shot from all the way across the roof on the far side, just not knowing how exposed they actually are. They're looking for kills. They're not looking for long sight lines or anything like that, which works for some teams. But honestly, you got to stay on the ground. If you start getting elevated, I feel like you're going to lose. Because I've seen a lot of people run upstairs and things and get shot from some off angles where they're like, well, I'm just going up these stairs, so I'm going to focus on the stairs, and I'm going to come up and shoot somebody. But they're totally exposed on their right or their left, and they get taken down as soon as they crest those stairs. So I think if you're going to be aggressive, being aggressive on the main floor is the best solution here.
I think for defenders, this is also a great map to play the lurk role and just go find a corner to tuck yourself into and let the attackers pass you and go kill them. I mean, we've been seeing teams do that as well. There's a lot of nice nooks and crannies. I mean, on the ship, in the middle building, there's also the tunnels. There's just a lot of opportunity to do that, and that's what makes this tough to attack. So we'll see if Raptors do something. I don't know if they'll do it for this objective. Maybe some of the other ones they might send a lurker aggressively.
Yeah, I feel like this objective doesn't really lend itself to it. You have a building that only has one entrance on the front, one entrance on the back. I mean, they have to get to you, and it's all the way on the opposite end of the map. Really leans into just a hold on and set up a strong, solid defense.
Raptors are rolling out with one downstairs, one upstairs. Def sitting in a tight little corner there, allowing them to pass, and then two in blue room. So this, I think, is somewhat of a standard setup that I've seen from a few other teams.
Mayhem pushing aggressively. Capitano and Mono all the way at the superstructure part of the ship, going up onto the elevation, trying to get shots onto that objective roof. And Rypik's window. Ooh, I think Cappy saw Rypik. He does. He's trying to hit the shots. Doesn't hit him.
The one in that blue building, second floor, right window.
Now Mono
They're all trying to hit
fire.
Rypik.
I'll suppress him.
Mono suppressing while Capitano moves. Or not. Cappy's not going to move. He's looking for the shots as well.
Are you
Did
gonna
you
go?
get him?
No, I'm just suppressing. Watch out for the objective roof.
They're asking each other who's going to get him. It's a tough shot to make because he is both deep in that room as well as not exposed very much. So it's hard to lure him out.
That delayed on center, shooting into that window as well. Pinning Rypik down, making him go prone.
Marksman
One
now is
mid,
angling
multiple on ship.
to defend that upper story to see if anybody's going to get up there. Nobody is opting to right now, but he's angling towards Capitano as well now. Rypik and Cappy with the trade. That's good for Mayhem, I think.
Yeah, that player
pretty
was
good.
defending a lot of that ship. Now they can get off of it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, they've made an opening now. They don't know that they've killed Rypik, though. That's the problem. Maybe they know it's a trade. I don't think they will.
Three minutes, 50 seconds. They've still got time to make this approach. Honestly, I'm surprised we're seeing all of Mayhem on the ship. I feel like someone needs to go around, and as I say that, Deflate starts moving around. James putting shots onto the corner of blue, trying to hit FG Soldier. Soldier peeks it. Marksman gets Mono from the roof, though. Now James looking for those angles. He's got two angles to deal with, and he's exposed. He has no cover on the roof. He's got to be careful where he moves. Does throw a nade. Oh my god, that nade almost catching the roof. What a throw. I mean, if that nade would have caught me on the roof, I would have accepted my fate.
Yeah, I mean, that was a fantastic nade. But Mono called out Marksman. They know where he is. They know where FG is.
Marksman goes prone and goes down through the ceiling. I thought he was just going to fall to his
Wow,
death.
he escapes. That was a slick escape route. Now they're going to be looking at that rooftop, and he's not there anymore.
Joker's going to res
Beware,
Mono.
you guys, don't go slow, go fast.
Maybe Joker pushes forward here on this roof or on this upper ship area. I don't actually have a call out. This is something that needs a call out. What is this called? Because this doesn't actually exist on the ship.
I'm used to calling it the ship platform.
Okay.
There's a terrible hitbox there.
So we're making
I
this
think
up as we
he's
go.
in the doorway upstairs, just sitting there looking.
Yeah, they still think he's upstairs.
Yeah. He's distracting. His ghost is distracting a lot of attention. They know where FG is. They've got to deal with him as well. But how do you get rid of him is the question. There's no really good angles unless you want to face him head on.
Marksman giving his position away, shooting at Joker. Now they know that there's at least one downstairs. They don't know that it's Marksman, so they don't know that there's not one on the roof still.
Ooh, Mono is angling, though.
Downstairs
Very
on the
close.
right side.
Oh, he just dropped. He sees it. Is he going to get it? Yeah, he gets it. There you go. So now we're into a 3v3 with a minute 30 on the clock.
Objective downstairs is dead.
Objective downstairs is dead, but there is the second one, and that might catch Mayhem off guard. James getting ready to put this nade right onto FG Soldier, but FG peeks the corner and finds him. Let's see if my replays work today, guys.
We might see Joker cross Def's line here. Will he be ready for that? It's a common spot, but if you're not ready for it, it's pretty deadly.
Joker did check that backside to see if he was tucked up against the wall, which would have given his position away. He knows Def's there now. Def just took down Mono right in front of him, made the call outs. Now Sky's got to peek this. It's last Mayhem standing.
Yeah, Beep's about to go off. He's got 30 seconds. And a 1v3. He's in a good spot, though. If he wins this exchange, he wins it.
He's
Now
around
he's going to
back.
get on the backside. He can take out Messino, and Soldiers will have to rotate. He's already rotating in, actually, knowing that it's only 20 seconds left.
Call out. Oh. And Joker not managing to find that angle. Raptors taking that solid defense.
That was a well-timed rotation from FG Soldiers there. To fall back, knowing where he was, knowing what Joker was going to do. Really good rotation, because otherwise, I mean, it would have been a 1v1 between Messino and Joker, and then FG rotates in. Could have gone the other way.
Let's try and get my replays working. Shall we?
Ooh, we're going to move on to the ship objective next. This one tends to be sided towards Volk. Because you can control the ship from the get-go and effectively trap Marsoc closer to their spawn. We'll have to see what Mayhem do to counter that. I mean, one option is to hang back, and I expect we might see some of that. They could take the tunnels. They can counter with aggression. We'll have to see what they choose to do, because Mayhem will spawn in the west, behind that west building, and Raptors will spawn on the ship, or other way around, sorry. And we're gonna jump into it, see what they do.
All right, we got those predictions going for those of you in chat that want to see this in the past, because they'll be 6 minutes behind and the vote will already be over. But it's how we roll here at the VR Master League. We are the future. James,
no.
What happened to James? He fell off the ship?
Where?
Northeast corner. Mono gets Marksman
he
on the
must have.
aggressive push around, but goes down to the refrag. Oh, a C4 going out from Sky Joker, not going to catch anybody either. They're all right here. That C4 was a great play, but Def's underneath that platform, and right pick is just a little too far away. Messino is on the roof.
Yeah, and we're in a 2v4. Joker's still trying to defend this ship, which is what he needs to do. I mean, if he had the other defender, it would be good. I think it was Mono, but he's got to hold him off from getting the ship, but it looks like he's actually going to opt to return to objective.
I like Deflate's position here. Oh, and it worked out beautifully.
Oh, Deflate with one, trying to get a second. Oh, Def is going to find him in the back. He's trying. Deflate escapes.
It's a Def on Def firefight here.
Wow, Def surviving that exchange, barely holding them off.
Smoke is on objective, might cause a little bit of panic. There are a lot of hallways here that you can see that they can hide in and rotate through, so you really can't watch one spot and cover the objective. You have to keep moving. Ooh, almost.
Ooh, Joker nearly
Come on, dude.
taking out Deflate.
Yep, yep.
Joker's a little antsy here.
Yeah, Rypick is on the ship. They've got soldiers on the rooftop and Def rotating. Well, he's also on the rooftop, but trying maybe going south. Rypick is the most forward attacker right now. If they can take him out, this becomes a lot more manageable.
He's creeping up
He
slowly.
could also be sneaky.
Yeah, and he's got that overwatch, right? He's got guys on the roof, so he doesn't have to worry about going fast. He's got all the time in the world, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. He can hear them talking on objective, and he's just creeping up. He only has to pick one and then roll back through these containers, and he'll be relatively safe. So I think he's got the advantage here. He's going to hear these footsteps on the corner. Does get the shots on the Joker.
I
Confirms
don't
him.
think Joker got that call out there, but Def on a rotation won't catch Rypick's side. He's gonna have to find another angle. This is scary. I mean, there's so many nooks and crannies. You've got to be on the move here.
And Rypick's just waiting for he's just listening for those footsteps and waiting for someone to come around a corner that he can kill. The rest of Raptors need to move up. Def is now in the east building, gonna go for the roof maybe? Try and get a line onto the objective from there.
Oh, Deflate finds a crouched Rypick. 1v2 now. 2 minutes to hold.
Hey, we got replays working. 2 minutes to hold against, I want to say unknown. Does he have an accurate kill count?
He's killed 2. Joker's killed 1. He should have a good count. Oh, soldiers with an angle trapping Deflate here
He's on the objective.
for a second. He opted to fall off. They're pinching him. I mean, they're close.
Oh, Def hears the footsteps, but he checks the wrong corner. They were
Good
pinching him hard. There was not a lot to do there.
Yeah, I mean that early death was really tough for Mayhem. I don't know what happened. I wasn't watching, but maybe
Did he spawn out of the ship? He couldn't have ran
I
out
think he
there.
went up the stairs, right, and fell off. Maybe he was trying to get on the ledge.
I thought there was a hitbox
work
there.
his way.
I thought you couldn't fall off the ship. So unless he tried really hard to go over the hitbox.
Yeah, I don't know.
James just really wanted to swim with the fishes.
Yeah, he it's unfortunate that really hurt him. I think put him on the back foot from the start. But that 2v2, 2v3, if Joker had won that exchange, could have been a different scenario there. But it wasn't a cap. Mayhem are still alive. This is a tough one to attack. If Raptors set up a good defense, but not impossible. They need some points here at the very least.
Yeah, definitely got to get those, those onward juices flowing, get stretched. Maybe they didn't warm up pre-round. If you are warming up pre-round and you don't have a scrim, I recommend gun game. I just think it's the easiest, quickest way to warm up. You get your snaps in, you keep killing people, you get those ducks in, you get that body moving, and everything stretched and feeling good. Because really, honestly, are you actually going to change anything from your scrim pre-match to your actual playtime? Are you really going to decide that that strat didn't really cut it and we're not going to use it, or,
I do. On a similar note, I think the COD maps are actually fantastic for warm-up speed runs.
because they're fast.
Yeah.
They're probably in the tent. James is probably trying to figure out why he died. Who pushed me off the ship?
Whose ghost pushed me off the ship? Going to the KDs right now. FG with a 2-0 hasn't died yet. Rypic and Messino leading the Raptors with 4 each. And everybody's got a kill on the board right now, so that's always good.
It's a good, well-rounded game of Onward. Round 4. Can Mayhem take a point and stay alive on map 1? Or are we going to go direct to map 2 in a 4-0 landslide? Raptors pushing up the ship now. Marksman and soldiers. Soldiers going for the roof. Nobody actually pushing up towards the ramp. And honestly, I'd rather fight there than inside these boxes. There's just so many angles in these containers. Now nade coming up and over. Ooh, nice throw from Raptors. Not going to catch anybody though. Maybe that's why Mayhem hadn't pushed up there yet.
I mean, Raptors are not really challenging this red ramp. They're not denying entry at all. They're letting Mayhem take it, which is interesting. They do have to worry about FG soon.
It's like James is going to go up on the roof. Is he going to be aggressive? And is he going to get the soldiers first? Or is he going to let one of his teammates die and then get the refrag on the backside? Or not push the roof at all? Soldiers has a great line on this cross here. Should at least be a trade. Rypic with the long shots. He's not even hiding. He's just laying on the end of the ship. Long range shots. The callouts from Mono getting some more fire in. Definitely going down, or taking down FG on the roof. And the flashes. Oh, that friendly flash from Skyjoker definitely blinded Cappy as well. But Raptors not pushing up on that. They blinded at least 2.
Yeah, that was a crucial kill from Deflade onto FG without risking much. Shooting him in the back there opens up a bit. They need to deal with Marksman next, and they can. Marksman can get pinched from both sides. He's not in a covered position, but James finds Rypic in the back. Now it's a 4v3.
He was southeast.
Can they deal with Marksman?
Marksman is pretty tucked in, watching this north side only. If he stays quiet and just waits, I think he's got a better chance than trying to peek or push aggressively. And
yeah, briefly he was flexing between both north and south of the ship, but he's opted now to just hang out here, which is, agreed, smarter move. He doesn't have FG anymore to protect his back.
Yeah, even if you hear James making that cross, just let him go. Marksman gets Joker, and now he's going to look for James. But James gets that kill.
That's another limiter.
3v2.
One on Jake was calling us out.
Def is in a tough position to unseat. This is going to be, you know, a refrag situation possibly. But Deflade, though, on the other side. Oh, and Def with the suppressor as well. They're going to have a hard time finding out where he is.
I wonder if James is going back to loot nades off of his teammates. I mean, if he knows that they're up there, which he's not anymore, but if he knew it was up there, it could be a grenade.
Yeah. Yeah, now I think if Deflade gets on this rooftop, he could do some work, but James gets Def Redux. Now it's a 2v1. Messino's got to run around just like Deflade was last round.
Oh, and Def's going to see him from the roof, potentially. He's got a good coverage on the backside of objective if Messino peeks a little bit. James slowly creeping up.
James hears all of these footsteps. I don't know if they have any utility left, but cap here would bring Mayhem just back, but I don't think they can do it. I think they're going to have to kill Rypic here.
I mean, Messino. But he gets James instead. Deflate gave up on his roof position, allowing Messino to rotate with no...
Oh, Deflate just misses him.
Deflate should have this. If he just holds that position, he should get this.
Oh, but Messina's on the other side. They see each other. Nobody wins it.
A minute.
Definitely rotating now to white ramp.
A minute 45. They've got plenty of time to make these rotations. But do they have enough ammo? Messino still thinking he's there. Now checking for the rotation. Defilade made the cross just before Messino saw it. And this is a tight one. Cat and Mouse Defilade running the iron sights with the drum mag AK-5C. He's got to pie all of his angles really nicely. He's backing off again. Is he going to go back for blue? He is.
Oh, he's just gonna miss Messino again. Wow.
Honestly, if he stays here, though, this might be the play. He's going up. He's getting aggressive. He's going for the long back area. What a
That's
rotation.
smart.
What a rotation.
Smart.
Now check your right side. Messino is going to rotate into this in 3, 2,
There
1.
it is.
Great rotation from Defilade.
Mayhem are on the board. 3-1. Now this object, we're gonna go to the crane objective. This is one you can win on Marsoc. So as long as Mayhem can hold their defense here, I think that they can win this Marsoc round, the following Marsoc round, with some really good teamwork and chemistry. But can they hold this defense? This is one that you could get aggressive on because of the positioning. It's in the middle, closer to the middle of the map, so more likelihood of head-on collisions between offense and defense.
Now, looking at the stats for these teams, I don't see a shipyard in either of their histories.
I think you're correct, yeah.
So, new map for both of them?
I think for this season, yes, but I do remember Raptors being very strong on this map in the offseason.
I mean, I know we
Although
did
it's
we
been
did
a
play
while.
that
It's been a
custom
while.
map tourney, so and it has changed
Yeah.
since then, right? It was
has,
not the
yeah.
same.
Yeah, the ship in particular has changed a bunch. There's now tunnels in the middle, and we've got a much more beautiful looking Metropolis background for it now.
I think
Looks
this
great.
version is better. I don't know
Oh,
how I feel about the tunnels. Actually, I do know how I feel about them. I feel like they're useless. But other than that, I like
That's
them.
what you would think, but I think they are actually pretty useful for surprise attacks or even flanks. I think that's what their purpose is.
Yeah, I see them more as an attack on the far west objective than anything else.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
all
yeah.
it does is get you to the middle, which is it takes you longer to do that going underneath than it does to just run to the middle. So I don't see the benefit of doing it on offense or on defense.
Yep.
Round 5. Mayhem taking the ship aggressively, gonna push Cappy and Def both up onto the
Yeah.
roof.
I think this is the move here. Will their aggression
Smoke.
pay off? It's time to take the risk.
You see the drop down dip? Yep, sweet.
Oh, Cappy caught Mono, I think. Caught Marksman. Mono should know now. Can Mono win this exchange here? But it's a trade.
They both win. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Go back to tent.
Messino doing his thing again, getting up on the roof before the defenders are even aware. And he just needs to find the head of Cappy. Honestly, holding this position and just waiting for someone to look this way or make a rotation. So close to seeing Cappy. If he just stood up. Messino just stood up.
Cappy stands. I think if Cappy stood, it would be... Messino stood, maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're right. If Messino stood as well, he'd find Cappy.
There's a C4 there on the corner of the roof as well.
One ship and definitely one middle roof.
Yeah, but Cappy's now moved. Oh, he's not. He's just at the edge of being seen and not being seen.
Oh, there's 2 on the roof. Cappy is in danger. FG soldiers also there, slowly creeping up. The rest of the team, let's pan out here and see what we got.
You see anybody there?
Def,
In blue room?
and they're all over here. Def and Rypick on the south
Games
side.
with an angle. He can find Def. And right pick. Oh, but he misses Def, and now they know.
Yeah, but can they hit that? That's a really tight angle to hit on a pre-fire repeat.
Yep.
Oh, that nade. That nade almost catching Messino on the roof. Nade's on to James's position, trying to find him. Not going to catch anything. He's in a great spot. I'm just amazed that Cappy has survived so long on the roof.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how long it'll happen, but Messina takes out the C4. Now Cappy knows. Swings around. Gonna find Messina any second, but it's a trade. And then James and Rypick also trading. In a 2v2.
Now Soldier's taking the high ground, going up onto that third floor roof. Third floor roof? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Third story.
Deflade's in a good spot. I don't know if he's gonna opt to rotate off. He might. Def is getting behind them, and that's dangerous. If Def makes it to the east side of the ship, he could definitely have an angle on Deflade and potentially Sky Joker as well.
Yeah, he could. He could go behind the superstructure, but he would also have to pan a lot of the map, and I mean,
It's true.
he'd have to do that really, really quickly, really well, and Deflate is in a pretty common position. We've been seeing a lot more players taking these spots where you can get up on something and then run off onto the containers. So it's becoming more common. It definitely caught me off guard a couple of times. I was like, where did I get killed from? Oh, some guy's just walking around on top of the containers. No big deal. And then once I figured out how to do it, I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. And that's a smart play because you can get away from there. You can drop down. Like Def can actually run off onto the ramp and not take damage. But he will take damage if FG Soldier finds him.
FG's being pretty quiet. So is Deflade, I think. Yeah, I don't think Deflade's making much noise either, so... I think Deflade has the element of surprise here, but he is looking at a lot of angles, which is the problem. He's not dialed in behind him, he's focused in front, so... I'm gonna predict this is a trade here.
Soldiers just needs to wait. They've got a minute 35. They need to get their team into position. 2-on-2. A pinch could be good. Smoke's now giving away where Soldiers is throwing them from, and Deflate rotating off of that information, looking for the backside. If he just holds an angle, no, he can't peek that. But he can throw. Is he gonna throw something?
Bad nade.
Oh,
Very bad nade.
He tried to throw something. I saw the hand motion. I saw the rock back and the throw, and I didn't see a line come out.
And now Deflade is armed with 2 more grenades from James's body.
That's 2 more chances for him to
So-
kill himself.
This is true. But he got out of there, which I actually like more. I think this is better.
I did too. Oh, I think he saw FG Soldier's feet there, maybe? No.
But FG's gonna go prone to clear this spot because he doesn't know that they traded. So, and Def is not. Oh, but Def finds it. Wow. 2v1, 30 seconds. Joker hears Def. Redux takes the shots.
Cleaning him up from what was going to be a death from above becomes a death from below.
Good hold. And now Mayhem on attack. Like I said, I like this objective for Marsoc. Just because of how open it is, and I've got a feeling that Mayhem's teamwork and chemistry will come to play here, and they'll be able to root out the Raptors. This isn't one that's an angles defense, I think. This is very hard to defend with angles. This is more of a map control objective. So let's see if that comes to case, and we'll get into a 3-3.
I think aggression on this one is the key to success, especially on Marsoc.
On defense, yeah.
On I mean,
Marsoc,
I
okay.
guess maybe on defense, but I'm worried. I want to cap. I'm always playing as a Marsoc in my head. Okay?
That's true.
Always playing. I'm always going
Fair.
for the objective. But if they send a nice 2-1-2 split and 2 down the ship, both sides, 1 up onto the roof, and then 2 downstairs, one through the middle semi-door and one through the south side around the south corner, and just do it at the same time and push that line like Raptors had in round 1, where they just pushed across the map, but do it quickly so that they can't get those repositions. They can't. There's only so many angles you can cover from a covered position on this objective.
Well, the thing is on defense, right? The defenders spawn around the crane, so they can push on the ship. They can push onto middle roof. They can push middle downstairs. So if they're going to be aggressive, they can take over 50% of the map, and make MARSOC have to fight to get out of spawn building. Really.
True. However, I think if you send say you're on defense and you send 3 on the ship, even if you trade, that's going to draw the attention from the rest of the defenders, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I think the aggression pays off here. I think that at worst you're getting a trade, at best you're punching through and forcing a rotation that there's not a lot of options for this objective. Your rotation's going to be in the open. But then again, have we ever really seen Mayhem play aggressively? We'll find out.
I think occasionally we have. I think their aggression is just a little unique.
Just don't get capped on. The motto of the VR Master League.
It's a simple saying, but it's hard to put to practice.
Seeing an almost identical push from Mayhem here, getting up onto the ship. They're not actually getting up onto the ship. They're waiting. Sky Joker with all that pre-fire. If they don't time this right, nades could start raining in on them.
Rana survives that. They don't know where right pick was though.
They just know that he shot at them.
Yep. They are on the ship. I mean, like you were saying, MARSOC sent 3 on the ship. 2 hanging back. They've got control of it. I mean, they're inside the ship, which is good. But they've got to deal with 3 defenders on the ship, so not an easy task. Cappy with the first kill finds right pick. 2 on the ship now.
Where's Marksman hiding? Marksman running a G36 with a suppressor and a foregrip and a hollow. Ew. That's a red dot gun. He finds
Mono not
Mono.
ready.
It's so hard. There's so many corners. What are you gonna do?
Swings and he finds Cappy. 3 Mayhem left.
Marksman going back to his defensive position, just hanging out in that corner. Making another rotation. Maybe he heard James. Oh, is he gonna get picked here from James? Oh, James just barely can't see him. Oh, does he see the gun? Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh.
Are we?
Is this a nade? I saw him put his gun. Oh, it's a nade. Look at James. He looks so angry.
Oh, beautiful.
Just so far. Marksman pushing off of that grenade. Knows that someone's right there throwing it. He's going to run into the back of Sky Joker. Joker, wow, almost misses that one.
One down south.
FG
Well,
clean.
FG finds Staffilade in the south.
Nice flashbang onto the roof, making sure no one's pushing above him so he can make his rotation.
Smart play.
2 Mayhem, 3 Raptors. James has the high ground. I'm looking for a route. What is the play here? Oh,
Well, I think they need.
right on to James.
Wow.
Did he know? Like, was he called out?
I'm trying to think how he could have been called out. I don't know. Maybe that was just pure luck.
I mean, that was an airstrike, like homing missile from Messino. I'm surprised James is alive. That was right on top of it.
But Joker will get this res. I think the route is one on the ship and one on the south. The problem is FG soldiers. How do they get rid of him? I don't think they can without it being a trade. So maybe the route is 2 on the ship.
They could always
Because you
try
have a
this-
lot more cover to bound.
That's true. I was gonna say they could always try the route that I keep trying and dying from, running off the roof onto the semi-trailer and just keep running. But I always miss the trailer and die. It's great. My team has stopped rezzing me now. They say, you fell off the roof, it's your own fault. You fell off the roof again? Did it twice in one round? Joker is making noise on the ship. Definitely hears him. But to get him, he's going to have to peek a corner. I mean, he's going to have to get all the way to the edge.
Yeah, James is making noise that FG hears, but which way will FG look? He's got to look both ways. Meanwhile, Joker's behind Def.
Def's going to find this kill easy.
Def is looking back now. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, just by the sliver of the blue container.
Oh,
Will he see him soon? The pillar now saves Joker.
Def's like, where
Now
is this
Def
guy?
has to see him.
Oh my
He's still
god, what is
looking.
happening? Oh my god. Don't do
Wow.
it, Joker. Don't go up the stairs. Don't do it. Okay. Wow. What?
How is he alive? And James on the other side, but FG is gonna find him. Def shoots at Joker, misses, but Joker takes the shots, finds Def. Now he's getting shot by Messino.
Flash is coming in from FG. They're both pushing.
Oh, he just
doesn't
misses
know which
FG.
side to watch. There were 2 targets and he couldn't hit them both. Raptors take map number 1.
Wow, that was identical to the first round where Joker was going against Messino and FG. FG makes a timely rotation that distracts Joker, right? He's firing at Joker, and then Messino finds him. I mean, that was a carbon copy of that round, just on the ship this time.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a carbon copy even at the beginning of the round with the approach from Mayhem. Trying to get up onto
Right,
that
yep.
ship and then holding back, waiting for like grenades or anyone pushing aggressively. I guess you do have the advantage if you only go halfway up that ramp and only peek your head and then you're looking for someone to come to you. But that's a risky play because you're just standing there in the open. I wonder what we're gonna go to. It's Mayhem's pick, so are we gonna see Subway?
I think we are.
Probably could have just pre-selected that map. I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. Gonna be Subway, and it's gonna be the spicy North Stairs objective. We're gonna see some James nades. Maybe we'll see some Raptor nades, because I saw some great nades from Raptors on that last one too.
Yeah, they had some really good nades. You know, James's nade onto Marksman, man, he cooked it 2 extra seconds, you know? He always talks about that. I know he's beating himself about that one, not cooking it long enough. But
Such a good throw too. It's such like a dirty
Yeah.
angle. James is like, oh, I got
Yeah.
this guy, and he won't know what hit him. And then he misses,
Yep,
and you just
yep.
see James just shakes his head.
Yep. But I mean, we all love watching Mayhem on this map. This is where they shine the brightest. This is their favorite. So
Should really charge the
let's see
mission
what
for
Raptors
this.
have. Raptors, what was it? I think they won. They
42.
won last week against Dark Matter 4-0 on Subway, and the previous week I think they won 4-2. If I can pull up the stats.
Against Jiggles, they won Subway 4-0 against Jiggles,
4-0,
and
yep.
4-3 against Dark Matter.
Yeah, and you know, they statistically overall, I mean, they've played it 4 times, won it 3 times. Pretty good. 13 rounds at a 19-1, so got pretty good stats on it. So it's not a weak map of theirs for sure. So let's see what they can bring on this objective. I know they like to push out 2 onto this north side, but Mayhem, you know, classic north attack, a lot of good utility usage. They do pretty well clearing it out, so I don't know, maybe Raptors will try something more unorthodox and see if they can catch it. But there's not a whole lot unorthodox you can do on this objective. I mean, pretty much everything's been tried and tested.
Yeah, this map's been around for a while. Once the 2 more entrances were added back in, I don't even remember when, a while ago, to the to the middle platform. They added more attacks to the middle platform. And everyone seemed to like it since then. It used to be just a death trap north and south stairs. And then they added the overpass and they added the tunnels and gave you a lot more flexibility. But man,
So
even those old
hypotheticals.
walls. Yeah, okay. I like hypotheticals.
How would you feel, Trip, if they added a entrance into the east side of northeast?
Northeast.
There's a staircase there in the northeast.
The old Volk
So they would have to
spawn?
extend the map north. No, like go east of North Stairs, right? Go all the way east. There's a staircase there.
Oh, at the bottom of North Stairs, all the way at the far end?
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah.
I would like that.
So they extend North Alley, right? And make 2
Yeah.
entrances there. That could be interesting.
I do like that. Yeah, having just a long line you could go down. Instead of going down the stairs, you just go a little bit to the left and go around to the backside. That would make this a lot more engaging on this North Stairs fight.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you could pinch from both sides, right, of just north. I mean, you can have an attack. I mean, it does make it hard to defend, but also you can stage defenders in that new alley, right, which you could get to faster than Marsoc, which you can't do in north. So
Or you could flank on defense much quicker.
yep, adds another loop that you could use.
Yeah. I just want to see. I want to see old Volk spawn get utilized. There's a stairway at the end of it too. Just saying, you could have a.
Old Volk spawn, where?
That is, well, I'm stuck outside the map right now, but it's the far east downstairs.
Can you drop a camera on it?
As soon
Let's
as
go
I
jump
get
to that.
back
See.
into the map. Yes. Okay, I got it. Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Down, all the way down this tunnel to. I put one like here, and we'll switch. We'll cut the gameplay now that I'm done flying
Okay.
around like a crazy person, so everyone can see what we're talking about. This is Volk's
Oh,
old
here.
Volk spawn.
Yeah.
Used to spawn down here. So if you put a
Yep.
stair, there's a stairs there. If you put an exit, you could have a nice little long
Yeah,
rotation.
so in this theoretical subway extension, project, if they did extend that north and made another loop there, then they could send that all the way east and drop down here as well, which would be, I guess this would be really interesting for maybe middle platform, but I guess not really. It's kind of similar to coming out of North Stairs. Let's see. What's the exit look like?
You could put a new objective, I think. I think you could put a new objective
Oh.
on, like, over in this area somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but right where they're spawning.
Okay.
We gonna be playing like
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
you've ever give it, soldiers. Avoid all
They
mates.
should hire us as
Good job.
city architects. think we've got some
I am
good plans there.
definitely an idea man. That is what my current title is.
All right, we're gonna jump into round 1. Let's see how the Raptors set up their defense. Raptors very high energy.
Feeling good off that
Marksman
last
coming
win.
up. Yeah, it's got to feel good. Marksman coming up, tossing some utility. Good flash. But Mono wins that exchange.
I'm in control.
Trying to find FG, gets flashed. Barely escapes, but not enough. FG pushes up and gets that kill.
Oh, the flash coming out too late. James now trying to get it, and FG getting a double there.
Echo 2.
Fantastic hold and swing.
Man, I'm sad I ran Mono's replay because FG's replay would have been way better. But then we would have had replays inside of replays. It's all Mono's
Now-
fault.
It's Deflate and Wookiee in the south.
Ooh, roster swap. Wookiee coming in on the Mayhem side for Sky Joker.
And Potato for Capitano.
Wookiee coming in because he does love his C4, and this is a C4 friendly map. And Potato, maybe Potato just felt left out.
Potato is a sad potato.
This is a good approach, though. I mean, you bypass a lot of the defenders. You can force them to rotate out. If you start picking people on the platform, they have to peek the corner to make sure you're not capping from the platform side. Def's the only one on the platform. He's way back in there.
The question is, how do you deal with Def? Because this is so dark. He's got really good cover. How do you weed him out, or how do you take care of him? Is the question. And you don't want to. I mean, they don't want to trade, right? They want to secure and kill him, so they can attack with 2. Because attacking with 1, that's gonna be tough at that point.
Yeah, the other problem with routing out his position is that he could be north or south, or east or west, I guess.
Yeah,
east or west.
East or west, yeah.
So you really have to do it with 2 people and just charge it and hope one of them wins. They're taking all their time setting up this attack, clearing this platform. Once Defilade gets up into position just by Wookiee, they're going to have to charge these corners. 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Wookiee gets out of that stairwell, and he's starting to move towards the east defender. Oh, he's going to cross the line of sight here.
Casino. Eyes, but Wookiee finds that kill.
That's the pick they need, though. That's going to start forcing a rotation from Rypick.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
south
if
of
they
this
get
tunnel on
right
the
pick,
I'm gonna
then
check it out,
Def
so if
has
I
to
do it now,
move.
you know where I win.
Okay, now Wookiee is going to go check Def's corner. So this is info. Whatever happens here is info for Defilade.
I don't think they're going to be ready for Def all the way back there, though. He checked the corner. He's not there. He's not. Oh, he gets blown up. Wookiee gets C4'd.
Defilade knows now, right? He knows that somebody is there. Who's going to win this Def on Def interaction here?
Well, if I was Raptors, I would have someone supporting Def now because they have an accurate kill count.
Yeah.
They've gone up and checked the stairs, I would
They
assume.
should be,
Wait,
yeah.
have they checked the stairs?
Well, FG went up there. He's still alive. He's upstairs. So
Oh, okay.
he's holding that north alley down. So they for sure have an accurate kill count here.
Ooh, Def saw
Ooh.
something there.
Now they know where Defilade is, so
The
They
C4
can
was
stay
already
comfortable.
used to defend Def's position.
that smoke does not land where Defilade needed it to land, so that doesn't work out. He's got to kill Def Redux. It's a head-on-head engagement. It's tough. The advantage is all on Def Redux's side here.
And I'm not sure if night vision is synced to casters, but Defilades are not down.
I see his are down.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't matter because he could
Def
not see
Redux.
that long shot from Def.
Yep. Solid hold from Raptors. I mean, this is a tough objective against Mayhem, but FG's double secured it for him.
Yeah, being aggressive off of those nade throws, getting underneath them is a great strat. And
Yeah.
really, that's your only option in a lot of instances when someone's getting ready to throw, whether it's a flash or a frag. As soon as you hear that pin pull, you just got to charge them. Which, if you know that they're going to do it, you can use to your advantage. You know, you could have one guy sitting there, pull a nade, and the other guy just waiting to shoot the guy on the corner. Those are the 200 IQ plays we see.
100%. If Raptors can win this offense here, I mean, that's going to put Mayhem in a hole. Because the more, I mean, the more rounds, you know, there's sort of like I guess there's a risk to error margin that you have, right? So Mayhem have the ability right now to do some not experimental, but some different stuff. As they lose more and more rounds, it gets harder and harder to do that, and they've gotta, the need to win gets higher
Or
in each round.
you have the inverse, where the more you're losing, the more you're like, what we're doing isn't working. And you just
True.
throw it all out the window and make it up on the fly.
Yeah, that could also do it, and then you become unexpected, and you know, you enter sort of this no man's land where you could be doing anything, but you want to live in the space where you're doing your true and tested, right? That's where you want to be, because you want to feel good about it working, and not depend on probability, I guess, or randomness. But let's see. I mean, we're in a 1-0. You know, Mayhem want to win this round, make it 1-1.
It's a all luck, no skill kind of scenario. That's what you do. You just go for it. Make it up on the fly. Look, I'm still saying, in my opinion, a 5-strong across the platform approach is the best approach to this objective. The only reason no one agrees
I
with
like
me is
it.
because we haven't seen it yet.
Well, we have. I actually think we actually saw it in the finals last year, I think, if I remember right. It came down to like a 20-second gunfight in the end. But I agree with you. Without a shield especially,
Yeah.
I love the south approach. We see the standard Mayhem defensive setup. FG playing the entry fragger role here. What's he going to do? Is he going to challenge Mono? Probably not. How is he going to approach this? He does now. Quick peek. FG expecting aggression from Mono. The Mono just at the edge of pushing that corner. He's not going to push it. And James with the grenade takes out FG. FG said, I'm going to come for you, James. But James responded, nope, here's a grenade.
I'll just send this to you instead of you coming to me.
Yeah, why go through the hassle of coming here?
New Zealand delivery service is on point. Now Mono has control of that north corner. And really, I'd say that's a hard one to challenge if you're not going to challenge with a force multiplier. You don't have a shield. You don't have a secondary person. If you're trying to one-on-one take that corner, that could go either way.
Yep, and Raptors just lost their one of their strongest players here. So this north push, I don't think you want to push this anymore. So, but we do see that they only have marksmen up here. I think that the rest are opting to go downstairs. So maybe we'll see marksmen hang out here for a bit, but definitely downstairs finding Messino.
-1 horseshoe.
He's actually upstairs in Catwalk, an aggressive spot.
I like it. Be where they don't expect you. Def actually expecting that now. He's looking at the backside, north stairs out of the overpass, and it looks like Rypick and Marksman are also on the north there. And
Traded
they
north.
trade.
He's not confirmed.
I traded. He's still up.
Oh, is James gonna toss a nade here?
Of course he is.
Yeah,
That's
he
what James
does.
does. Oh, he's going for another nade. James, no, don't do it. James goes down, but the nade did get out, and it gets both of them. Oh my God.
We got grenaded. Come revive me north side. He's
All right, that's going to get a full screen replay.
Fall back now. And run
Wow. I mean,
That was great.
was that really the smart play? No.
Well, he got two,
I
right?
mean,
I don't
he
think he could have
did.
gotten two.
But he only got one confirmed, though. So
True.
he probably could have done that with a gun. And if they had just come a little
true.
faster, he was still holding that nade. I mean, he barely got it out.
But now, yeah, he needed to fall back earlier, potentially. Like, toss one grenade, fall back, toss a second, maybe. But it forces this rotation, right? And then they're both going to probably attack north. I mean, we're looking at what? When Def Redux gets up here, 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, burning a lot of time.
They can't. They could go for a south rotation, but they still have to clear the south. You know, they haven't gotten rid of deflate, so they're probably going to attack strong north here. So I don't know. I think that's a win for Mayhem because it's forcing this funnel here. And Wookiee's here, Potato's here. Deflate will rotate at some point, I imagine. I think that was a good win for Mayhem.
Yeah, I do think you're right. You called it exactly 2 minutes on the clock as the res comes out. And they can't really go back to overpass because they haven't cleared out that defender. So they're going to both push up here. Everything we're saying is coming true as we speak it. And do they have drum mags? That's the real question. Do you have a drum mag?
They've got utility left.
Fucking nades now. Jesus.
That smoke does not help them. That's 20 seconds where they're not really going to be able to push out of that.
Got another one.
They're just trying to smoke. Are we going to see a smoke cap? Now the gunshots from Potato trying to just light up the stairs. Rypik's not going to wait. He's going down, firing.
Yeah, this is just killing time here. They're killing time. Wookiee's in a good spot. I don't know if there's any C4. There must be C4 up here. So, a minute left.
The first of the smokes
Potato's
dissipates.
holding the back.
Potato gets Rypik. Now he's looking for Def. Def gets him. Wookiee's still sitting here. Wookiee can't see anything because of the smoke.
He's waiting, and there it is. C4 finish.
Could have shot that guy. Definitely overkill there.
Well, I mean, Michael Bay style explosions are always better. I mean,
I don't even know where. I think it was on the inside of that overhead.
yeah,
I didn't
it
see
must
it
have been
on-
up top. Yeah.
So let's see. That ties it up 1-1 on Subway. We're moving now to the center platform objective.
Center platform. Let's see. How will Mayhem attack this? I think.
2 in
I'm gonna
overpass,
guess.
1 in basement, and 1 in north stairs.
I'm gonna guess that they're gonna take all 5 entry approaches and send 1 in each.
I think that south stairs is dangerous to come down, and I would just bypass it. There's no reason to
is.
go that way.
I think a late south stairs throws defenders off, but early, yeah, they have the advantage.
Even if you're going down prone, they just have the defenders have so much more time to get where they want to go.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you bet. Alright, let's go, boys.
So FG getting aggressive, pushing downstairs. I wonder if he's gonna perch up in generator room or try to deny. Nope, he's actually gonna push all the way into this tunnel, defending basically the two basement staircases. What else do we have from the setup? We've got one Rypik sitting by objective.
Messino,
Marksman defending south stairs.
Messino at the top of the tunnel stairs.
And then I think Def Redux defending. Okay, cross for Messino, basically cross lines between Messino and Def defending that middle. Rypik defending the north.
It could be dangerous. It's hard to tell when your guy goes down and when you see movement in that far
Yeah.
dark alley. And you hear gunshots and then you see a body, you're going to make the shots. Messino might be blind from that. Mono comes around the corner and they trade. Mono still alive and cannot be confirmed by Def.
This tunnel on my side is clear. I cannot check the opposite side.
Yeah, this is potentially dangerous for James. Oh, but he gets out, gets that res. Def now knows.
Before.
Potato finds FG. Can they get Def here? Can they clear Def? They now know where he is.
James putting the smoke out to
Good
block
smoke.
that.
Denial
Oh,
of vision. Marksman's got to rotate.
Inventory over here, guys.
it denied both Def and the objective. Marksman rotating in, throwing. Oh, a nade.
Maybe stairwell, maybe.
Potato's coming up the stairs now. He's looking for some kills. Marksman making his rotation on objective. Rypick also in the smoke. Rypick and Marksman. Wookie
finds
gets
one.
Marksman. Wait, where did Wookie come from? Oh, the closet.
Minus another.
James and Rypick
It's
trade.
all up to Def, crashing back.
And Potato's there
gonna
waiting
get
for him. Yeah. Solid approach. Def laid up on the top, just running around an overpass, not doing anything.
Wow, that was beautiful to watch. Great attack. Mono just opened it up with getting Messino. Gets revived. They smoke out Def, force the rotations in. Rypick comes in, Marksman crashes in, they get rid of them, and then it's all up to Def who has to rotate. Great push and play.
So that approach was 2 out of the tunnels, 1 in overpass, 1 in south, and 1 in basement. So not even close to what we thought.
Yeah. Yep. We don't get all of them.
I was thinking the entire other option. Everyone shift north, and it would have been right. But
Yeah.
no. I don't know why they like south stairs. It's just not safe. Like, were they not
Hey,
defending
do
south?
the
Is that,
unexpected.
is that what happened? Was
Well,
no one
Marksman-
defending it?
Marksman was from the south subway, but he had to rotate once the smoke came out, which is exactly when Potato came out. So
Makes sense. Here we go. Round number 4. Map number 2.
So looks like we've got 2 going through Horseshoe for Raptors, and then 3 opting to go full downstairs, with Wookie the defender of. Yep, Wookie's a defender of that approach.
Wookie just listening for those footsteps, but it's so hard to time or tell how close they are.
Yeah, it's an art. You've got to train your ears. It's not easy to do,
I think we
especially when the audio changes every 6 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's better to find locations where you can like see their foot or something, you know, like once you see
Yeah.
their kneecap, you can pull the trigger and set it off.
Yeah, interestingly, Mayhem opting to have 2 basically defending the south, Mono and Potato defending the south. No one's gonna approach that way, but makes sense, right? Considering the attack that they had just had, and Mono with a really tight angle behind his bulletproof fence.
James goes for a peek, sees Rypick, trades. Oh, botches his nade, gets forced into the combat and goes down to his own grenade. We're gonna replay that one.
Alright, 1 down. Echo 4, Echo 4.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna watch this full screen. This is James, everybody. This is why you don't go for your nade as your secondary. Just stay in a gunfight.
I think it's his primary, man.
It really is. I was about
Yeah,
to say before he got engaged that I hate his position because he was standing on the stairs here, waving back and forth, and so like that position, unless you win the gunfight with the guy that peeks from those basement stairs, which is super hard, it's just so exposed.
Def and Marksman. Meanwhile, they made that entry. They got rid of the C4 that was here.
Okay, there's some basement stairs in the quick edge.
And Wookie calls it out. I think we're going to see a rotation maybe from Mono to help support him here. Looks like that's what's happened.
Mono can't rotate very far as they do know that overpass is unguarded. And Mono's in some blue danger here. Messino might see him moving around. He does see him. He hits him.
Horseshoe stairs.
Shoots him in the
I'm
butt.
pinned.
Not down, though.
Echo 3, Echo
And
3.
they've made their entry breach. Defense has to rotate. Potato rotating. Messina with an Overwatch angle here. Mono crashing in.
Defilade
Messino finally gets that kill.
Oh, Potato gets Messino. They're still making their rotation back. Defilade picked up one as well on the north side. Rypick, however, gets Defilade going down the stairs. Potato finishing off Messino and off of objective.
Yeah, Potato's in a tough spot. He's got to fall back to see north and south of objective. Where is he going to position? Rypick sees him, takes the shots, doesn't land. Potato swings, but Rypick wins it with a nice headshot.
A great attack by Raptors there. Well, Raptors plus James.
True. Yeah, great attack. They made that entry breach, right? Forced the rotations, and it was kind of similar to Mayhem's attack in a way. There was just no south presence. Instead, there was a catwalk presence. But great attack, and now we're 2-2 going to the downstairs objective. I haven't seen this one in a while. I feel like we've been seeing south and north constantly. I like this one. I want to watch this one.
I like this one as well. I do like attacking it. I think with the shield gone, we've definitely been changing up our attack vector and coming down the stairs more instead of out of the tunnel. And we've seen some really nice plays. We've seen people come down, you know, 2 people with the nade prepped, throwing them both directions, like across each other, and then a guy waiting there with a gun to make sure no one charges the corner at the same time. Like, we've seen some really coordinated approaches here because it is a death funnel. There's only 3 entrances. Yeah. There's 5 defenders, which means they can cover every angle.
Yep, this one tests your power of coordination on offense. How coordinated you are is what defines this. And yeah, defensively, you could opt to stage inside, you know, downstairs and be very tight. You could opt to send a guy upstairs, be a lurker, and surprise attackers trying to go down either entryway. We'll have to see how Raptors choose to play it. They could do either. I've seen them do either defensive setup on this one.
I think without the shield being in play, everyone on platform is on basement is your smartest play. I mean, you can get out, you can get aggressive, you can push up north, and you can get those early picks. But then the potential for a trade or not getting the call-outs or whatever is a lot higher. And since they can't come out of the tunnel with a shield, what do you really have to worry about?
Yeah, fair.
I'm honestly surprised we're seeing so much of Subway in this season when the shield is not available as a utility. And that was all we saw. I don't think we ever saw a Subway match before that didn't have a shield.
Yeah, for sure. Even teams that, you know, weren't known for shield utilization would use it because it was a map that was perfectly designed for shield usage.
This is bad play.
Rypick does not agree with the everybody on the basement platform play here.
But that is the defensive setup here. Got all 5 on the platform, so I'd say we have another minute or 2 before Mayhem clear all of upstairs and
Look how
get towards contact.
Look how aggressive FG is here. I mean, I don't know. He's just standing there, holding an angle. Most of the time, it's a little head peeking over the stairs, crouched down so that they can like hide behind cover. And he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna shoot these guys. It's very aggressive, and I like it. He doesn't have utility either. I mean, he doesn't have a C4. He's the assault class rifleman.
Yeah, Mono and Potato Bot playing it very safe, watching their angles. FG falls back just as they make their peek. Now he can't hold that angle anymore, and Mono swings and finds the kill.
Rypick now taking up this position. Are we gonna see the lemming effect? Potato still pre-firing that.
There's one at the basement exit,
Yeah, Wookie just called him out, and Potato instantly gets that kill. Great call out from Wookie above Rypick there.
just hanging out, taunting them. We've got Defilade in the north coming in from the north stairs.
Not yet. Go ahead and do it now.
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it.
Watch out.
Confirmed.
Mayhem out
I don't know
into
if that
out
far
of the
right
tunnel.
Is clear. Is that clear?
Give me that smoke. Give me that smoke.
Let me check.
Yeah, the hardest part is now done. They are now at
Yeah.
the basement. 3 of them are.
We have
They
control
smoke it.
of underground.
They're grabbing all the attention, I'm sure. Can Deflate and Wookiee sneak in here and get some kills while that happens?
Definitely
Marksman is still looking north.
It definitely seems like the plan. They called that they had control of the underground, and they're pushing. Potato takes down Marksman. Now there's no control of the north. Messino going to force to rotate out of that smoke. More smokes rolling in. Great placements there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Raptors have to swing and rotate. Get aggressive. Now
That's-
just up to Messino. 4 of Mayhem.
Definitely comes around the corner, tab out, and goes, uh-oh, someone's right here. Wookiee comes around and gets the kill. Mayhem take it.
Beautiful attack.
I wanna watch
3
this.
of Mayhem up.
I just want to watch this again to see if I called that right. Defilade came down, rushing towards objective, tablet out, and like sees Messino and just immediately like reverses direction. Doesn't switch to his gun, just runs away. That's panic. They were really going for it though. They wanted that cap, which,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a play, I think.
I don't know.
They just needed another smoke.
But for this objective, I mean, I guess you could force it. You did have the numbers, but like, I feel comfortable defending this one. So this wouldn't
Yeah,
be the
that's
one I
true.
would try and force a cap on if you know you're just going to go to defend it anyways.
But I mean, with 4v1, you have
True.
the ability to
True.
toss a body at the cap, right? I think if they had 2 smokes and objective and hope that he's running around like crazy and misses your guy, it's worth a shot at the very least.
Yeah.
But I mean, they won it nevertheless and go on to a defense. Can they hold it? I mean, Mayhem just won that in dominant fashion, so it's possible to win in Marsa.
One more smoke. That's all they needed. Oh, closer to objective.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could have also seen a flash cap, you know,
It's true.
No, you take it for the smoke.
a couple flashes, and it was possible. The numbers advantage, anything is possible, so.
And it looks like Raptors going to do a 3-2 split.
On the plinth right above.
Yeah.
Straight
All
up.
right.
Looks like we're going to see a 5 downstairs defense as well. Pretty similar setup to Raptors.
This angle
That's not how I do it,
that
gents.
Mono is taking here, we're seeing, I've seen at least, a lot more of these. We're just going to crouch on the stairs and shoot you in the feet, which is not really something that you would expect. We didn't see it a lot before at all, and so I'm curious why this is now a meta.
Well, I think it prevents
Hear
them from
them above
getting
us.
up to you, right? I think it's kind of a strat taken from North Stairs defense where the guy
One right above
downstairs
me.
has the advantage, and whoever's coming down has to go prone to even have a shot, right? So it's similar to that vending machine defensive spot we have on North Stairs, and that proves to be quite effective. So
Mono, stay back.
it's a good meta shift, I think.
Mono, stay offset, dude.
But James telling Mono not to peek the top of the stairs.
Defilade also telling Mono not to peek the top of the stairs. Mono is still peeking on top of
Well, Mono does Mono.
Where? I see Rypick. I'm missing a blue guy. Ah, he's an overpass. Messino's. This tunnel's
On the
really
Raptors
gonna...
side, FG and Marksman trying to clear and push the downstairs while the other 3 are upstairs, or other 3 are upstairs trying to clear the upper platform. Similar attack. I wonder if they'll have a 3rd Raptor join them downstairs if they clear it.
This tunnel's really going to test James's nade throwing ability, as you have to throw it basically straight forward. There's no arc you can get on this one. So we'll see if he switches.
Yeah, you've got to shot put it, basically.
Yeah. I do think clearing...
The easy part is you see your target. You see where you're trying to throw, unlike some of the other spots where you're throwing to something that's not visible.
Yeah, but if you see your target sees you. I don't
True.
think a nade is the defensive strategy here. No matter how good you are. Okay, James is going to throw a nade. Why do I try? Oh my god, did it go like...
Bounce.
What? Oh, the fake dying. Another one, that one making
wow.
it farther. How did that not catch them?
Meanwhile, Rypic with the team kill upstairs. Unfortunate. James with a swing finds marksman. A very untimely team kill upstairs. I didn't quite catch what happened, but 3v5 now.
Mono, I'm flash.
Nice flash onto James. Not sure if that's an accurate call out or a fake call out. Mono rotating to help support FG with his gun over the top.
He's angle head peeking the box back here.
James with an exact call out on what FG is doing. Little head peek over the box. He should know not to challenge this. Is he going to still?
I mean, if you know what he's doing, shoot him.
Yeah, but I mean, FG has, what, a 10th of his head showing? James has
Copy. Anyone got a
50% of his body
flash?
showing.
Here comes more utility. James calls for backup. Mono throws... Oh. He throws a flash and it lands right in the doorway, exposing James's position. It's still rolling. It's still... Oh, James gets the headshot.
One more. Dead.
Where'd that flash go?
Low on ammo.
It's still rolling.
5v1, all up to Rypic.
James gonna rush that?
He's gonna toss some utility.
Yeah, he is.
One smoke, but Potato finds him.
Mayhem, take map number 2.
Mayhem just showing that they're king of Subway. I mean, you can prepare for them, you can practice, you can play other teams on it, but they know this map. This is like the back of their hand, so.
I want to challenge that title.
Yeah, I mean, this is a map that a lot of, other teams are strong on, and, it's, I love seeing, I really like seeing teams come and challenge them on it. I think it's, like, you know what you're going up against. Beat it, right?
True. I mean, if the strategies are working, why change them up? So they're going to keep doing the same thing until they start losing. Until someone figures it out. Someone unlocks that secret anti-mayhem sauce.
Yep. You just have to out mayhem.
Yeah,
That's
easy. Easy.
That's it. Yeah.
I think James even
Just
tells
find
you how to
yourself a
do
James.
it. I think he even tells
Find
you how to
yourself
do
a
it.
mono.
They go rewatch their game tape and like break it down step by step. So it can't be, you have all the information you need.
They've given you an IKEA playbook on how to do. You just have to decipher it and do it. But
I have
that's
a
the hard
question. I have a rules question. Can you play Subway 3 times in a league match? Is there a rule that says you can't play the same map again? I just don't think it's been done, but I mean, I don't think it's a rule.
If two teams agree to do anything, you could pretty much do it. So
that's true. This is true. That'd be a crazy match. Because think about it, you could potentially get how many objectives are there? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5.
So you could get a new you could get 4 objectives, and then you get the 5th one. So you've got 5 rounds that could potentially, or 10 rounds that could potentially be unique. And then you just have to start shifting what you're doing, defending and attacking the same objectives. And I think that would be really cool to watch if you force them on the fly to make up a secondary strategy for their objectives.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting on the map that we're about to go to as well, or that we're already in. I mean, you could play Quarantine 5 times, and you would probably end up with unique combinations of objectives and spawns. So,
12 objectives, is it? 12?
I believe it's 12, and an average of like 3 more sock spawns per objective. So
True. Yeah, it's like 36
I
different
mean-
combinations.
I think your math might be a little low on that one. Be like 12 to the third.
12 to the third. Oh, I did 12 times 3. Same thing.
Yeah, just a magnitude off. Close enough.
Look, at least I know some math. We're in round number 1 on map number 3.
There.
Got that math right.
Watch the straight push on the
Gonna be
inside.
a
boys.
crater
On the Mayhem
spawn.
side, we've got the no caps mantra going out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this C4.
No roster changes on the Mayhem side. What about on the...
Yeah, they're vibing. I mean, strong map win, right? So I agree with that choice.
Raptors still running the same as well. Mono taking North Roof. He's going to have a long Overwatch. And he's going to have to wait. He's going to have to play it safe as Marksman looking for those head peaks.
Fire from Money Truck area.
The spawn call comes
Now
out.
they know the spawn.
3 did make it across though. Rypick picks up Mono.
We lost Mono. He got too peaky. Fuck.
Wookie's not happy with that peak there, but definitely on a swing to the northwest. But Rypick is opting to not push further west. Maybe he is. He's now angling towards where Deflate's going to come out of. Can he find Deflate? Does he see him? I don't know if he sees Deflate there. He could have.
No, definitely
doesn't.
wasn't out the door far enough, I don't think.
I think he peeked briefly and then went back in.
One down. He's trying to cross.
Soldiers got James crossing from center. Late game flank. Tank Courtyard south towards post office.
Oh wow, that's aggressive.
That's a hunt.
Pretty uncharacteristic.
Yeah. Definitely giving up on that northwest corner. Gonna come back towards Impact. Try and get up on the roof there. Get the high ground. Wookie taking... was that Wookie that they were shooting?
3 right now. I call 3. I call
Rypick
3.
shooting at Wookie as he runs back towards Objective. Objective is in that center
Wookie
burn.
makes it safely back from the north. I mean, Raptors are encircling slowly. They're now getting into the northwest. They're approaching hospital. Wookie sees one in the south. This is a risky setup. Smoke's coming onto center. Wookie's got to hold off this push here. Potato as well. With an
Potato's
angle
got
onto
a
Tank
good
Courtyard.
spot. I like his angle, but he has to be cautious of Def coming around behind him. He is laser focused on Tank Courtyard. That's gonna be an easy kill for Def. He's not gonna hear it. And now he knows he's there. Rypick gets Deflaid. Def gets Potato, and now it's cleared up, and Wookie's the only man standing, and he's on Objective.
Wookie has to die here. He cannot give up a cap to start this off. Smokes are rolling in continuously. I mean, Wookie's got a lot to deal with inside, upstairs, outside. He finds one. Messina is coming onto Objective. He can cap in about 5 seconds. Wookie's not there to defend it. Marksman gets the kill.
Raptors having a 5-1 advantage leading into that push onto Objective, though. Wookie definitely needed to be moving. He did what he had to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that could have still been a cap for Messina because they had the smokes where they needed, and I mean, that was a failed cap opportunity from Raptors there. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them, but Mayhem still in it very much.
All right, let's finish these predictions for map number 2 as the stream has caught up. And it looked like Raptors were actually favored to win that by 4 people. The people that voted for Mayhem going to get a nice return there, 2.21 to 1. As Mayhem took that second map. I don't know why you would vote against Mayhem on Subway.
Well, the first round was pretty dominant by Raptors.
That is fair. I only gave them 5 minutes, so they didn't even get to finish the first round. So I did kind of force them to choose. But that's all they get. They just got to throw channel points at their
Yeah.
favorite team.
You gotta take the risk. I mean, you can't bet halfway through a map. You gotta bet. You gotta go with your gut after map 1. So
What about this map for these two teams? What does the history look like between these two?
it looks like Raptors. I mean, I remember last season they liked this map. This season they've played it 4 times, won it 4 times. They've got a 62% win rate on rounds, which is fantastic for a map of this size. Anything close to the 66 number is great on big maps, in my opinion, for rounds.
They've actually played it 7 times in their entire history and won all of them. Raptors have never lost a quarantine. That's a pretty...
They are deadly.
Yeah, that's a pretty tough play to go up against as we hop into round number 2. On the...
We're gonna have mirrored spawns.
decider.
Similar attack pattern. 3 trying to cross south. Nobody gonna spot them. Mono makes it across. James and Deflade still staging.
Marksman playing this north roof the way Mono should have played this north roof. Staying tucked down, not exposing your head to that long peak, and watching just the one exit, the only spot they can come from.
Meanwhile, in the east, James makes a road cross with his eyes closed, while Deflade tries to cover for him. That's how you want to cross roads. Just close your eyes, just run across.
Just go, please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Oh, chat did paste the rule. I was wrong. There is a rule. A map cannot be played twice in the same match. Night variants are considered the same as their day variants for purposes of this rule. So you cannot technically play the same map twice. Wookie being smart, not peeking out that north gate. Gonna wait until Potato pushes up onto this roof to clear it. Now Marksman's actually gonna... Wait, did he
Fall
see
back.
it?
Wow.
Did he call it? I think he said there's one at the wall.
Yeah, maybe he saw a gun or something.
And
Or I
then-
guess Wookie also just made a call out that he didn't see anybody in a roof corner, so he must have peeked it.
The James nades start rolling in right onto the center of the map. He's sending them from post office, so they're nice and, puts the stamps on them and everything. Marksman, oh, he rotated north to pick up Potato. What a smart play. Now he's rotating back. Wookie's still creeping up on him.
Yeah, but Marksman's gonna be on his backside. I don't know if he'll push it, but he gets a con from Wookie. Now knows that he's rotated off. Marksman rotating back west to cover this doorway. He could find Wookie if he holds that angle. Nope, he's now swinging back to impact building, maybe. Yeah, James and Mono have to deal with 2 in the hospital, which is gonna be tough, but that's up there for them first. Can Wookie deal with Marksman?
Do they have to deal with them, or can they just kind of prone? I don't know. Can James just bypass this?
Well, I think FG he'll have to deal with, because FG is in a similar position to where Potato was, and
true.
I think he'll see anything. I think he'll see anything on the road. Yeah, he'll see anything on the road, so they've got to unseat him. Marksman finds Wookie in the northwest,
dead north.
meanwhile.
Wait, that leaves 3 Mayhemians. Where's the third? Oh, Deflade with his sniper rifle over on the overpass by Hotel. Hasn't been able to find anything. Mono making noise. Rypick knows he's down below now and is watching that door. Takes him out as Mono tries to push him.
Echo 2.
James can hear all of these callouts. Checks his tablet, doesn't know what to do. Shakes his head. Mono's dead.
Yeah, James and Deflate are in a tough position here. If Deflate can pick off FG, but FG sees and takes the shots.
There's one north roof I somehow missed.
Now they know where Deflate is. More shots
He
ringing
ran
out.
down
Deflate
towards
escapes.
APC.
Barely. He's gonna peek it, try to take a shot. Can he find FG? FG sees him, and one shot. Deflate takes out FG.
Hey, Ryan.
Wow.
Don't challenge
Yeah,
a sniper
no.
across the map.
He's by the
Don't pick
big
him,
ass
don't pick him.
pole.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but they get the revive.
The big ass pole in the north. On east side of
James.
Tough, tough, tough.
James hears all of this and he's creeping up. I wonder if we're gonna see some like over-the-shoulder fire through the, you know, just like blind fire through these windows.
So,
I think he'll toss a grenade to FG.
Nah, he'll give away his position if he goes for a nade.
Yeah, but Rypik will have to rotate to kill him.
I think he's just gonna pop up and shoot him in the face. I'll put 50,000 channel points on it.
Oh, Deflate gets another. He gets marksman. Clears that out. He has to deal with Def Redux, but Def wins that Def on Def engagement there.
Def on def.
Gotta keep tally of that Def on Def engagement. I think that's 2 for Def Redux and
40 seconds
One,
left.
maybe three.
James running low on time. He's gonna see soldiers, so he makes the cross, takes the kill. Now he's gonna look for Rypik. Oh, he shot him in the
Oh.
face. There's my 50,000 channel points
what
right
a
there.
double. Can he find Messino next? He's pushing up.
He cannot, but he did get close. Raptors.
He found Messino there. That would have been a cap.
It would have been close. I don't know if he had the code memorized, and he had less than 20
True.
seconds, I think, when he got on the objective.
James is, I mean, he's a quick enough capper. I think 20 would have been enough for him. Def Redux was in the plane. That was a fantastic double. I mean, that was what, a 5v2 they brought back to a 1v2. Well
Yeah.
done, but that was a solid hole by Raptors to bring it down to 40 seconds.
That slow patience does pay off when we saw James creeping slowly to get to where he wanted to go. He heard all the callouts. He's listening to all the communication from Raptors, and he knew that they were going back to objective. However, being slow near the end of the round does not always pay off because it does force you to start making those rushes at the end. If he had gotten there a little bit faster, if he had been there with a minute left to go and when he got that second pick, it would have been a very different story because he didn't really have to charge into objective.
Yeah, while we're in this lull, I do want to bring a scores update for a game that just finished. Rome with an upset win against Ember. That's going to shake up some rankings today.
Well, that would have been a good match to watch too, but this one is a banger.
Oh, yeah. It's like today's like we're in a buffet. We can't pick which match to tune into.
Oh man, a buffet sounds so good right now. Love me some Golden Corral. Hopping in to round number 3. On map number 3, Raptors leading the way with 2-0. And we're
And
gonna see
Raptors with a quick spawn on this gas station garage objective. This can become a
So we know where
bloodbath
that
quickly.
support thing is, so just watch out for that. But we're going hard first.
Smoke's already out. They're going to try to cross towards the middle, giving away their spawn quickly, but
Yeah, yeah.
4 smokes to make that cross, sending 3 across. FG pushing up aggressively towards hospital.
FG missing Potato. Potato gets that kill. The calls.
Crucial early
Possibly
pick.
2, possibly 2.
Possible second kill, unsure.
There's the
Okay,
second
got
kill.
2, got 2 confirmed.
Oh, South is shut down.
Stopping that aggressive push from Raptors, a key pick in this defense. Now can the other 3 on the north, who don't have anyone defending, I mean, they can swing all the way around the map, but is that what they want to do now? Or they want to try and rotate back and split south? Messino is in tank courtyard.
Well, the thing is, it's going to take Rypick and Marksman, I want to say, 40 seconds to a minute to get to the northwest, by which point Mayhem will know that something is happening on the other side of the map, so Deflate and James are in a position to swing and defend the northwest and the center. Well, Mono and Potato can hold down the south, so I think they'll adjust and adapt. Also, we have... Who is
Wookie
this? We have
over in the
Wookie.
far
Wow.
west warehouse in that nice flanky position, passive flank for that northern approach on the west side. That's
Yeah, he just said, I'm going to hang out here if they push north, which is just what's going to happen.
Did he put
That's
a
unexpected.
C4 somewhere? Got a clacker, right? You have C4? Yes? Oh, you have it on you still. Well, what is that? What good is that? I still don't like this warehouse in the west. It only has entrances on the south and west side, and you can't look out the windows on the east side.
Yeah,
So what's the point?
not that useful.
You can't make a rotation. All you can do is run back into the same line of fire.
Yep.
Rypick now in impact, second floor, coming out to the plane. Marksman on those long angles in the north, trying to find anybody. He's going to be rotating up as well. Let's ride along with...
Yeah, Deflate,
Rypick.
if he peeks, is in danger from Rypick. He shouldn't. I don't think he's focused on the south. He does peek a little bit every once in a while. But Rypick is in a good angle to take him out, and that's where he's looking. He's looking for that peek. He's scanning hospital now.
Look, he's still holding that angle. Marksman clearing the downstairs of impact. Does he know that his teammate's above him? Because he's clearing this religiously. You're going to see another team kill?
Two minutes 30 on the clock, and Raptors are a decent distance from the objective, but man, they've got 5 of Mayhem to go through. Pretty good primary and secondary angles they could swing to here.
Yeah, Marsoc looking for picks that aren't going to be there. There's no reason to peek. This is the problem with the long range map. If you get shut down early and everyone can tuck in, then there's not a whole lot you can do. You have to kind of force it.
Yeah, but the fact is that with Raptors winning a Marsoc and a Volk round, they have Volk advantage, and they need to just win their Volk rounds here, right? They don't need to win Marsoc to win this map. So, but this is a crucial round for Mayhem. They cannot go down to 3-0. 2-0, still recoverable. We're 1 round away from having advantage again, so...
Marksman is
James
pushing towards Wookie's position.
Ooh, yeah. That is 20 seconds away from an engagement, almost. Marksman he's not even looking that way. Finds Defilade, though, and now Wookie's trained in on this corner.
Wookie's position still valid, still a good spot. Marksman's going to be peeking up now. He's pushing. He's only got 1:10 left. Remember, they're trying to get to the gas station garage. Wookie's gonna see him now. There's the kill from Wookie.
-1 west. There's one more over here by me.
Rypick up by center now, trying to push in. Knows that there's an enemy behind him. I wonder if he's... Oh, James with a nade into the building.
Wow.
Raptors were eliminated.
Now, that was a fantastic grenade.
I
Up
missed
over the
it.
building,
I'm so
through the
sad.
sky window
Sky door.
roof
Sky door.
thing, whatever you want to call it.
I'm sure Mono would want us to call it a sky door.
That's what he was trying to do the first time around, it seems. Okay, makes sense. But the second one was on time and on target.
How many nades did he throw at this guy? He's just like, die, die. Why won't you die? Mayhem coming back, putting a point on the board. Now they have to attack that bulk gas station, garage, whatever we call it. Call it gas station garage. Yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem need a Marsoc round to bring back Volk advantage. It's going to depend on spawn, you know, some of these objectives, they can get favorable Marsoc spawns. Can they get a good spawn here? What is the RNG machine going to give them?
What do we have? We have north behind the roof, crater spawn northeast, middle east, and southeast. There's no west on this one, right? There's no northwest spot. No. Here we go. Round number 4.
And yeah, they're gonna get the northeast spawn, which I think is the furthest one for this objective. So I wouldn't call it a favorable spawn, but let's see how they do here.
It depends. Well, maybe you want to get spread out more. I think it's actually the east spawn, middle east spawn is probably the best one to get spread out on. I'd prefer the quick spawn and just punching up through that hospital like Raptors tried to do. But this will work. They're spreading out. They've got 2-1-2 split. Def and Mono in the middle. James north of North Street. And then on the far north, you've got Wookie and Potato running that way. Now let's look at the defense. Are they setting up anything aggressive? No, they're all pretty tucked in on the defense here. We've got a nice little semicircle around the objective.
Yeah, Mayhem spreading out, trying to find intel. They're going to have to work for this one. Raptors in very nice tucked defensive spots. Watching some tight angles. Interestingly, someone else is going to opt to take that far west angle right pick this time. I wonder if that was after Wookie took it or it's pre-planned.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, the defense looks pretty planned out, but Rypick is a little far. So maybe he just decided to shift. Although between Massino's position and Rypick's position, there's not a whole lot of great defensive spots that are protected from a northern approach in that west alleyway. So getting all the way over there. The only problem is getting back. If they decide they're going to punch through like Tank Courtyard or the cockpit, center burning, if they don't come west, your position is completely useless.
One first. You go first. Me, 2-man.
Potato and Wookie having a conversation about who goes where when. I think they played some rock, paper, scissors to determine who was going to go first. Potato moving up on the west side now. Gunshots ringing out from James.
May have been a shadow. It was a shadow.
Definitely shooting a ghost. James getting a little jumpy here. The Mayhem offense seeming to be a little unsettled. James shooting at ghosts. Wookie putting 203s onto the wrong section of the building. Needed to go inside that window a little bit.
That was very close. That was a few inches away, but Marksman gets the first kill on Mayhem, taking out Mono. But Deflate with the quick refrag.
Now it's time for James to push up into center through cockpit. This is the play, and it bypasses that western spot. Wookie is in the tail section. Now Rypick's rotating on that far west. You can see him on the mini-map there. He is rotating south, trying to get into that dark southwest corner, which is a great spot. And that west position does allow you to make this great rotation. Smokes onto Def's position, center burning, denying vision on that upstairs. James needs to go. James needs to get after it. FG picks up Def from the south. Now James is moving up onto the center. Is he going to find the kill? He does find Def.
Yes, he does.
Mark one. Burning center, burning.
And kills that call out. Now, nades coming in from Messino. A little high on that one. A little too much sauce on it, going over top. Wookie and Potato
Oh,
both
they
pushing
spotted
up.
right pick.
There. Rypick gets one. How did Wookie not die in that? He shot Potato
Wookie.
over Wookie's head.
Wookie thought he killed Rypick, I think.
Wookie also has the M203 on there, so he's down a foregrip, which puts him at a disadvantage in a gunfight.
Yeah, he's got a gun right behind him he can pick up from Potato, but he's gonna not opt to do so.
Trying to get the high ground, and he goes
Rypick
down.
punishes him.
Now it's all up to James. James is going. James gets seen by Messino. What a nice angle there. Raptors take their third point. It's getting close. It's getting down to the wire. Who did everyone vote for on map 3? Let's see. Oh, it's 49 to 51% in favor of Mayhem by 600
Wow.
points.
That's a tight margin.
Wow.
So, okay, we're at a 3-1 right now, but Mayhem are going to go on defense, and let's say, what are we looking at? We're looking at, we've got the new objective. Oh, boy.
Just change everything
I'm
you were
gonna
just getting ready to say. Just throw it out the window.
So, depending on Marsok's spawn here, I'm still going to say that Mayhem probably have there's a higher likelihood of Mayhem winning this defense, taking it to 3-3. Then they've got a decider Marsok round to win, and then they'll be on a 3-2, and then they'll be on a decider Marsok 3-3, win a Volk. Still doable. The next round, I think, is the pivotal one. This one, if Raptors get the north quick spawn, change that. I think Raptors are then at an advantage. If they don't get that, I would say before the round starts, Mayhem have the advantage.
Okay. I don't know what north quick spawn you're talking about, so I will agree.
They
with
can spawn
behind the roof? No,
right here, where I dropped the cam.
really?
Yep.
I'm real glad that I haven't seen that happen, because that would not end well.
Yeah. Yep. Does not end well if you're not expecting it. But that's it's a very, very quick spawn. So
Yeah. The other options for the spawns. Oh, looks like we had a drop on the Mayhem side. Cappy. Was it Cappy? Yeah, Cappy's
Wookie,
down.
I think.
Or, yeah, Wookie. Sorry, Wookie's out. Oh wait, so
Could
we
be a
did
quick
have
sub,
a
maybe?
roster swap on this map. We had Cappy go out and Potato came back in.
Well, Cappy and Potato swapped in Subway. I think they kept the same roster from Subway.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if Wookie is swapping out. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Wookie with the 203s seems, I think he would be a good fit for Quarantine based on their roles, but could be tech issues. Not
Well,
sure.
They're on defense, so
Yeah, that's true. They don't, yeah.
maybe they swap Wookie out for defense and give someone that can shoot, and then they just put him back in for 203 on offense. Really
It's going to
play
have to
into
be a
those
quick swaps.
really leaning into your player specialities there. So what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, there's downsides to swapping players too, right? Like you're not warm, you're not feeling out the moment of being in the match. I don't know. You can get cold quickly.
If your whole team is full of killers, does it really matter though?
Yeah, but everyone's got on days and off days. There's nobody who's perfect every single day.
I'm sorry. Have you met me?
I'm gonna question
So
that.
far, we're 1 for 1, so that's perfect. Wookiee's back, and they're starting the round. Here we go, round number 5.
What's the spawn gonna be? Okay, it is not a quick spawn. It's gonna be
I'll
a
be
west
set up
spawn.
for you guys.
We're gonna follow the offense on this one. I want to see, are they gonna try and get some quick angle peeks, or are they gonna not give away their spawn? They want to try and get south and get set up.
Which one?
It looks like they're only sending one north. Def's the only one going north. Everyone else pushing south.
All the way to apartment. Yeah.
Got it.
Mayhem's
It's a good defensive setup
Yeah.
from Mayhem. They've dedicated 2 to defending that building or around that area. Mono is downstairs, or actually both of them are downstairs. But you need to hold that building to hold this objective. It's crucial.
FG already up on tank courtyard wall. I mean, they're ready to breach. Now he's got to wait for the rest of his team to get into position. Rypick taking his favorite southern rooftop with marksman down below him as well.
FG is actually peeking through these little cracks that allow you to see into tank courtyard, and he just spotted Wookiee on the south 3-story. Wookiee's got no idea he's been seen.
I don't see any,
There's one in,
I don't see any cracks
parking
there.
garage.
They exist. Not for PC, but for Quest they do exist.
Oh, that's fun.
They used to exist for
Right,
PC,
I remember
and then
him
they got
on
removed.
Yeah, okay. I thought
Yeah.
so.
Yep,
There's one in
got
the
removed.
3-story on the 3rd floor.
So he's calling him out. Marksman and Rypick gonna have to push south to get that. Maybe just Marksman. Where did that grenade come from? What is James shooting at?
There's fucking something moving there.
James
Watch
is,
out for that.
James
northeast
is seeing
as well.
ghosts once again, folks, and wasted an entire grenade on a ghost this time.
Now he realizes. Hey, this map is dark. I mean, it's hard.
Rypick now, post office, staging for that southern approach. North side of post office is probably the best approach you can make, especially if you get some good smokes out.
One's in objective building, 2nd floor.
I mean, 1 or 2 picks here, and they're going to start forcing some rotations. Both Potato and Mono will have to rotate. I mean, this it just depends. I think James is the first pick they need. If they can get him. He's watching a tight angle. He's not very exposed.
I'm gonna throw some smokes and try
He
to
should
blow
win this
eyes.
engagement if they have it.
Rypick putting the
Meanwhile-
smokes on objective.
Def Redux with a long angle trying to isolate and find Wookiee. That could be the first pick, actually.
Those smokes not in a good enough position to force any kind of rotation. James now countering smokes with his own grenade.
Good angle, a bit too short, and shots land onto Wookiee, but don't find him. He's still tucked in that dark corner.
Mayhem all tucked in still, all 5 up. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Potato and Mono in the center building.
Potato needs to find FG here. He doesn't yet. FG's gonna peek it again. Maybe?
Mono comes up.
This is a crucial kill here. Potato doesn't find FG here. There is a lane to a capping spot that we saw him take on Friday.
James gets marksman in the far south, finally not shooting a ghost. Potato did rotate off of those stairs and is in just the opposite corner here. FG doesn't know where he went. Maybe he rotated away. Smart play would have been to rotate away, so he's assuming he went downstairs. And FG is watching his backside. More smokes rolling in up from the north onto objective. Messina waiting for someone to rotate out of that north hotel. A good spot, a common spot. Rypick gets James on objective, and he's pushing in from the south. The only defenders are off objective.
Messino definitely finds him in a gap through the smoke.
Wookie gets Rypick on the south.
Wow. And Mayhem pull that back, and they're 3 up, 3-1. Just Def Redux left, and they know where he is. Wow, what a hold.
Def coming up. Oh, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna go for it anyways? He can't.
Def
He
could cap
can
on the
go for it.
staircase here.
Oh, he takes a shot at Wookie. Now Potato comes up. Mayhem take their second point. Stay alive.
Man.
Okay, you called it.
I think he could have capped on that staircase without Wookie seeing. I'm not sure about the angle. Maybe not, actually.
I don't know how close you have to get. Like, if you just put your tablet out in front of you and kind of lay on the stairs, are you good? Like, all the way up against the wall with your tablet out, I feel like that wall blocks this.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. If you're at that corner by the dumpster, I don't know. I mean, it would have been ballsy to do it, but, man, that was like a 5v3 or 4v3, I think, that Mayhem just held. Deflate gets the pick onto Messino. Potato got the pick onto FG inside. Crucial picks there, and then Wookie got one, and it was all up to Def Redux. Great hold.
And Def also wasn't... He only had one approach. He was in the north when he took those shots at Wookie. So if Wookie maintained that picture in his head that we always talk about, where you know, you hear gunshots here, you mark it down, you hear gunshots here, you mark it down, and you know, okay, they were there, so they can make it to these spots, and that's where you check. You don't need to pan everywhere. You're trying to preempt the opponent in like a game of chess in your head. So they're going to be, they shot from the north, the big tower, as the Raptors called it, and you know, now he's going to have to rotate either around behind hotel, or he's going to come straight south and he's going to go into the center glass, because those are the only 2 points that have cover to make this approach.
Yeah. Now we go into a crucial round for Mayhem. This is it right here. They need to win this Marsoc.
You know what's going to decide this? You know, it's going to be if Wookie hits his 203 shot. That's going to be the deciding factor.
I mean, imagine they get the quick spawn right now. That would be insane. They don't. It's mirrored spawns.
Round 6.
If I die, I have 2 smokes.
Oh, smoke please, smoke please.
I guess I have one. So 1 smoke on me.
I'm rushing the semi.
3 south to north. Same offensive setup that we saw from Raptors. No, we saw 4-1 on Raptors. 2 going north, though, helps you make this northern push, especially if they put a defender up into the north, because there's just more angles to cover. At least the refrag possibility is there. It doesn't look like Raptors are going to push anything out. They're waiting on objective. Pretty much the exact same defense.
Yeah. It's the same exact setup, so...
You play to your strengths?
Can Mayhem counter their defense is the question. Like, can they take care of their own defense?
We shall see.
James is calling out to watch out for some aggressive push out into the south. It's not going to be there. But they're spread. I mean, they've made a line across the middle here.
Yeah.
They're trying to take control of their 50% of the map. Who do they have to kill first? Let's see.
Well, how did it go last time? Well, I guess they didn't win. I mean, they didn't beat the defense. So
I think James in that east wire building was the first kill, I think.
Was it?
Because they ended up with 3 up. Who was the last? I think Mono died, and then it was Potato, Potato, Deflate, and Wookie
it was,
up.
No, Wookie went down in that. So it was James, then Wookie. So they killed East Building first.
Ah, okay.
Then they killed Southeast. Then they started pushing up, and they got in a firefight with where FG and Messino were, which was Mono and Potato.
I mean, Marksman is holding the exact same angle that James was. Like, it can't. It's
But
It's the
he's
same
not
thing.
shooting at ghosts, so
True.
they don't
True.
know he's there. Maybe he won't go down first.
An FG mirrored spot just like 10 feet in front of where Potato was. It is extremely similar.
I'm at money truck.
Mayhem calling
That's
their...
uncanny on quarantine.
It
I mean,
really
this
is.
is not a meta. It's not a meta defense on a new objective. I don't know what that is.
Def seeing Wookiee at money trucks from southeast wireframe. How do you see that?
Did Def see that, or was that right pick?
Def took the shots.
Oh, you're right. It was Def. Yeah, that was a silenced P-36.
Mono and Wookiee now pushing up towards the money or the old cement trucks, tow trucks. Now containers.
Did it come from the southeast tower? That's my guess, but I don't know.
Wookiee doesn't even know who shot at him. That's how confused.
Yeah.
I mean, those shots were so far away with a suppressor.
It's a tight angle. From the third story, you have an angle. From the second, you probably don't. Let's see. Yeah, from the second, you kind of do still, but third, I think is an even better angle. Good eyes on Def Redux there.
Defilade coming up on the north here by the slightly smaller tower.
2 minutes left. I don't know if they have any intel on Raptors' positions.
Ooh, Defilade sees Rypick, but Rypick gets the kill from the hotel. The call out might have come out. I heard it, but I don't know if it made it across the radio. The gunshot should have given it away, though. Mono knows that someone's in hotel.
And time is ticking down, and Raptors still have the numbers. They don't need to rotate. They don't need to move. Mayhem need a pick or two here to get momentum.
James and Potato in the south by the post office, and in the middle of the street, the overturned Humvee looking for that pick onto Marksman when he rotates around on center east building, but he doesn't need to peek. They gotta clear out Def in the southeast corner, which is hard.
You know, Mono or Wookiee have to do it. Does Wookiee have a 203 this round?
He does.
Okay, he hasn't used it yet.
Mono gets taken down on his approach to the objective from Rypick Hotel, cleaning it up. Def cleaning up Wookiee,
Echo 3.
closing down that northern approach, and now James is all by his lonesome. No, he's got Potato Bot
And
with
Potato.
him. But the smokes are giving away their position. He does get that kill onto that southeast, though.
Can you get Marksman now?
Potato
Open it
rushes
up.
inside.
Potato rotating into tank.
Well, Potato should go inside. Here he goes. Is he going to be ready for his position? He's not. He goes down. Oh, and a single shot from Marksman takes down James. And Raptors take the series.
There it is. Raptors win the grudge match. So Mayhem won once, Raptors won once.
4-2.
Will we see these two face off again this season? I
4-2.
mean, probably in the postseason we'll see them, but good win for Raptors.
I mean, I say we just have to force them to do a challenge match every 2 or 3 weeks, you know? Monthly challenge matches between Mayhem and Raptors, because this was a great match. And definitely a change from the last one. I mean, the last one went, what, 12-2, 12-3? So,
Yep.
the overall score here, Raptors coming out with 10, Mayhem coming out with 8. So not a big difference in score, but 2 maps going the way of Raptors. Now,
I mean, great quarantine. You know, Raptors just started off with the momentum. They took Volk advantage, and they held it. They didn't let Mayhem win a Marsoc round. So, great job. Great shipyard. I mean, Mayhem, you know, solid subway as expected from them, but quarantine, I mean, Raptors continue to be undefeated on this map.
Well, I think that's it from us, and I don't think there are any more casts tonight. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors of the VR Master League. We have all kinds. We've got ProTube VR, we've got VR Cover, we've got B Haptics, HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Cyber Shoes, Arma GG, VRware, Asterion, and Fixed Gaming. And if you send me a picture wearing one of everything, I will send you a 20% off HyperX coupon so you can add more HyperX stuff to your kit that you already have because you obviously sent me a picture of it. But I don't care. You can get a quadcast instead of a headset. You know, it's fine. Shout out to all the viewers. We had a ton of viewers in chat tonight. We appreciate everyone stopping by on a Thursday night and just watching us play the game that we love, cast the game that we love. That's why we do it. And I think that's it. Congrats to Raptors. We're going to run some highlight reels, and we will see you all next time. Go for the roof, maybe? Try and get a line onto the objective from there.
Deflate finds a agreed smarter move. He doesn't have FG anymore to protect his back.
Yeah, even if you hear James making that cross, just let him go. Marksman gets Joker, and now he's going to look for James. But James gets that kill. Aggressive. He's going for the long back area. What a rotation.
That's smart.
What a rotation.
Smart.
Now check your right side. Casino is going to rotate into this in 3, 2,
There
1.
it is. I don't know how long it'll happen, but Messina takes out the C4. Now Cappy knows. Swings around. Gonna find Messina any second, but it's a trade. And then James and Rypick also traded. They traded, so... And Def is not... Oh, but Def finds it! Wow. 2v1, 30 seconds. Joker, here's Def. Read up.
He finds...
Mono not ready.
It's so hard. There's so many corners. What are you going to do?
Swings, and he finds Cappy.
It's a nade. Look at James. He looks so angry.
Oh,
It's
beautiful.
just so far. Marksman pushing off of that grenade. Knows that someone's right there throwing it. He's going to run into the back of Sky Joker. Joker, wow, almost misses that one. I'm looking for a route. What is the play here? Oh.
Well, I think they need...
Right on to James. What's happening? Oh my God. Don't do it, Joker. Don't go up the stairs. Don't do it. Okay. Wow. What?
How is he?
Wow. What?
How is he alive? And James on the other side, but FG is gonna find him. Def shoots at Joker, misses, but Joker takes the shots, finds Def. Good. Marksman coming up, tossing some utility. Good flash. But Mono wins that exchange.
I'm in control.
Trying to find FG, gets flashed. Go for Defilade.
I don't think they're going to be ready for Def all the way back there, though. He checked the corner. He's not there. He's not. Oh, he gets blown up. Wookie gets C4'd.
The Mono just at the edge of pushing that corner. He's not going to push it. And James with the grenade takes out FG.
Oh, he's going for another nade. James, no, don't do it. James goes down, but the nade did get out, and it gets both of them. Oh my. For Def gets him. Wookie's still sitting here. Wookie can't see anything because of the smoke.
He's waiting, and there it is. C4 finish.
Could have shot that guy.
Just had. And Mono with a really tight angle behind his bulletproof fence.
James goes for a peek, sees Rypick, trades. Oh, botches his nade, gets forced into the combat, and goes down to his own grenade. We're gonna...
She falls back just as they make their peek. Now he can't hold that angle anymore, and Mono swings and finds the kill.
Are we gonna see the lemming effect? Potato still pre-firing that.
Yeah, Wookie just called him out, and Potato instantly gets that kill. Now just up to Messino. 4 of Mayhem.
Definitely goes around the corner, tab out, and goes, uh-oh, someone's right here. Wookie comes around and gets the kill. Why do I try? Oh my God, did it go like...
Bounce.
What? Oh, the fake, dying. Another one. That one making
wow.
it farther. How did that not catch them? He throws a flash and it lands right in the doorway, exposing James's position. It's still rolling. It's still. Oh, James gets the headshot.
One more, dude.
And
40 seconds
Well,
left.
maybe 30.
James running low on time. He's going to see soldiers, so he makes the cross. Takes the kill. Now he's going to look for a right pick. Oh, he shot him in the
Oh.
face. There's my 50,000 channel points
what a
right there.
double. Can he find Messino next? Sending 3 across. FG pushing up aggressively towards hospital.
FG missing. Potato. Potato gets that kill. Go for the roof, maybe? Try and get a line onto the objective from there.
Definitely finds a agreed smarter move. He doesn't have FG anymore to protect his back.
Yeah, even if you hear James making that cross, just let him go. Marksman gets Joker, and now he's going to look for James. But James gets that kill. Aggressive. He's going for the long back area. What a
That's
rotation.
smart.
What a
This
rotation.
is smart.
Now check your right side. Messino is going to rotate into this in 3, 2.
There
1.
it is. I don't know how long it'll happen, but Messino takes out the C4. Now Cappy knows. Swings around. Gonna find Messino any second, but it's a trade. And then James and Rypick also traded. They traded, so... And Def is not... Oh, but Def finds it! Wow. 2v1, 30 seconds. Joker,
Joker.
here's Def.